Kmart was the go-to spot for just about everything. You'd walk in and be met with bright aisles packed with deals, the scent of popcorn drifting from the cafe, and the buzz of families loading up their carts. And if you heard "Attention Kmart Shoppers" over the speakers, you knew something exciting was happening. A blue light special was about to drop. It was a place where a quick shopping trip could turn into a mini adventure, and you'd almost always leave with more than you planned. Kmart wasn't always the big name we remember. It started out in 1962 when Sebastian Kresge, the owner of SS Kresge Company, decided to open a discount store in Garden City, Michigan. The idea was simple: create a chain that combined low prices with variety, similar to what Walmart would later become famous for. The first Kmart store was a success from the start. It had everything from clothing to housewares to groceries, all under one roof. Within a few years, Kmart was expanding fast. By 1969, Kmart had more than 200 stores nationwide. This rapid growth continued into the 70s, as the brand became one of the largest discount retailers in the country. By 1975, Kmart had over 1,000 stores, and they were quickly becoming a household name. Kmart was a game changer in the world of retail. It introduced a new way of shopping: big stores, low prices, and a massive variety of products all in one place. Kmart's popularity soared as it tapped into the growing demand for convenience and savings, making it a go-to destination for families all over America. The brand's slogan, "The Savings Store," said it all. Kmart became synonymous with affordable shopping. If you grew up in the 70s and 80s, you'll remember the excitement of hearing the famous words "Blue Light Special" over the loudspeaker at Kmart.
Kmart Shoppers, right by the services. We happen to have a blue light special going on right now.
The Blue Light Special was Kmart's unique way of creating surprise sales. A blue light would flash in an aisle, signaling a limited-time discount on an item, and people would rush to grab the deal. It was a fun, spontaneous way to shop and gave Kmart a sense of excitement. Some folks even timed their visits to catch the Blue Light Special, and it became a huge part of Kmart's identity, making those shopping trips feel extra special. Even years later, the Blue Light Special remains one of the most fondly remembered parts of the Kmart experience. For me, it was a family tradition, shopping with my parents, and then heading straight to the Kmart food court for a quick bite. There was something magical about those meals, especially when I was younger. It wasn't just about food, it was the whole experience. The smell of hot dogs and soft pretzels in the air, the clink of soda cans being opened, and the satisfaction of sitting down after a long day of shopping. And don't even get me started on the popcorn. You couldn't walk by the food counter without grabbing a bag. But honestly, my favorite was the tables where I'd sit and eat with my parents. We'd talk about whatever came to mind: plans for the weekend, the new toy I wanted, or the latest school gossip. It was simple, but it was a time when everything felt easy and carefree. I think a lot of us had that same memory. Family time was never rushed, and those Kmart meals were a big part of it. The Kmart Café, it was where families came together, had a break, and made memories while shopping. Even now, thinking back on those days brings a huge smile to my face. It's crazy to think how something as simple as a quick meal in a store can carry so many great memories. For any kid back in the day, the toy section at Kmart was like walking into a dream. It was filled with all the coolest toys, from action figures to model cars and dolls to games. This was the place where you could lose yourself in a world of imagination, exploring every aisle, every shelf, and dreaming about all the adventures those toys could bring. You could spend hours just checking out the latest releases, running your fingers along the boxes, and imagining what it would be like to take them home. Whether it was a shiny new Hot Wheels car or a board game, the toy section was the ultimate playground, where the possibilities seemed endless. Kmart was the go-to place for scoring trendy clothes that didn't break the bank. Whether you were looking for something to wear to school, a family outing, or just a comfy weekend look, Kmart had you covered. The best part? It didn't matter if you were a teenager, a parent, or a little kid, there was something for everyone. They had all the popular brands, the ones you saw in magazines or on TV, but at a fraction of the cost. You could walk out of there with a full shopping cart of clothes and still have money left to grab a snack at the food court. Plus, there was something about the vibe of Kmart fashion. Simple, but still fun and stylish. It's no wonder that for so many of us, those clothes hold such nostalgic value. Kmart wasn't just about clothes or toys. They had an entire section dedicated to electronics and home appliances. And let me tell you, it was like walking into a tech paradise. Whether you were on the hunt for a new TV, a portable radio, or some cool gadgets for your room, Kmart was the place to find it all. Remember those big bulky stereo systems and those classic 8-track players? They were all there. For the home, Kmart offered everything from toasters to blenders, with brands that you trusted for years. They had affordable microwave ovens, which were a game changer back then, and those sleek refrigerators that looked like something out of a futuristic movie. It was amazing how you could get everything for your home in one stop. Back in the day, Kmart knew how to get your attention, and it wasn't just by having the best stuff on the shelves. The catalogs, man, those were a big deal. Every few months, that thick, glossy Kmart catalog would arrive in the mail, and it was like opening up a treasure chest. Pages and pages of toys, clothes, gadgets, and more, all just waiting for you to circle your picks and make your wish list. It was like a personal shopping spree without ever having to leave your couch. And then there were the ads.
Your saving place makes saving nice with quality at a Kmart price.
Kmart's commercials were everywhere, with catchy jingles that you'd find yourself humming long after the TV was off. They knew how to create excitement, whether it was about their blue light specials or the latest holiday sales. You'd always be looking forward to the next catalog or the next great sale. And Kmart definitely kept you coming back for more. Kmart wasn't without competition. Stores like Sears, Walmart, and Target were all vying for the same customers. By the way, if you'd like to see more about other stores from back then, let me know in the comments. Despite that, Kmart always seemed to have something a little extra. With its bright, welcoming vibe and extensive selection, Kmart offered a shopping experience that felt unique. And let's not forget about the prices. Kmart made a name for itself by being affordable without sacrificing variety. Sure, other stores had discounts, but Kmart's everyday low prices were something you could count on. Whether you were shopping for clothes, electronics, or household items, Kmart had it all, and it was a place you knew you could trust. Kmart was once a giant in the retail world, but by the late 90s and early 2000s, things started to change. With the rise of big box retailers like Walmart and the increasing influence of online shopping, Kmart just couldn't keep up. Their stores, which were once packed with shoppers, began to feel outdated, and the company struggled to compete with the newer, trendier options that were emerging. On top of that, management issues and financial struggles made it harder to adapt to the changing retail landscape. By the time the 2010s rolled around, Kmart's once popular status was a distant memory. Many stores closed, and the brand seemed to fade into the background as newer competitors took center stage. Despite efforts to modernize and even merge with Sears, the chain couldn't regain the dominance it once had. It's a sad story of how even the most beloved brands can fall when they fail to keep up with the times. Can we still feel that same nostalgia today? It's tough, right? With everything changing so fast, it feels like we're in a completely different world now. The days of strolling through Kmart, picking out toys and grabbing snacks seem like a lifetime ago. But the memories? Those haven't gone anywhere. Whether it's the scent of popcorn in the air, the excitement of finding a good deal, or just the family time spent together. Even if you can't walk through the aisles anymore, that sense of comfort and fun will always be there in our minds. What do you remember most about Kmart? See you in the next video, which I'm already working on for you.